smell the scent of blood in the air. It's been spilling in the streets, not our villains that we're killing. Tear each other down the seam, they're divided by extremes. Live and die by our beliefs, while the vulture fly in circles eyes for profit from the scene. No profits here, just politics, so boxes and pick parlor tricks. Flash and sleight of hand to prompt, the viewer's guilt is part of this. Reduce a partisan reaction to headlines, read who is to blame. Track to views and lead fractions, readjust the tilt and frame. The math isn't hard, the funding is fucked. Funny, we're counting it quick, but the money's in flux. Shifting accounting to trust for corporate coffers, from classrooms to compounding their profits and pounding grassroots to dust.
Maybe for a yuppie things are cool, while the rest waddle with our tools. Analysts take us all as fools. Currency me Duke can bend the rules. On looser rhymes, I move to find the truth behind the dudes who lie. For the sender, unified, gather all your loot and hide. If the masses could be wary of the state's object to crime, distract the proletariat with made-up headlines, while their practices are there to snatch the cake from bread lines. Subdue the insubordinate, is ruthless in its performances. The pieces in the box set are crumbled now. Endless Escher box steps we tumble down. Referendums, mob threats, and busted rounds, and they'll never rest till our destiny's rubble bound.
There's a piece of the pie, call it peace to imbibe on belief. Our achievements aren't just meager asides. Meanwhile, the elite have us believed on all sides. Tangle tricks so we don't see the sharpened teeth that they hide.
Bend those bars around our people, I bend these bars about our people. Like the plight of the Homo sapiens, at least the ones who struggle.
Corrupt in their ways, they grew up in the shade, while the sun bore down upon us in eruption of rays. The rupture encased in voluptuous glaze, so we fluster and cluster fuck for crust and maze.
Jerk between the rays of phalluses of politics. Murder reached the gated palaces of opulence. Succumbing to the bite of our cold toxic system. The shit dystopia with no pole pot to piss in. I crow-cop the diction. Jerk between the rays of phalluses of politics. Murder reached the gated palaces of opulence. Succumbing to the bite of our cold toxic system. It's dystopia with no pole pot to piss in. Jerk between the rays of phalluses of politics. Murder reached the gated palaces of opulence. Succumbing to the bite of our cold toxic system. It's dystopia with no pole pot to piss in. Jerk between the rays of phalluses of politics. Hey. Soldier blowing a hole for your dungarees. Enemies extolling Poland and Hungary. Bigoted clones ain't known for the subtlety. Hoping there ain't no skulls for the duggery. On a 10 speed I relentlessly ride home, descending in an empty foxhole. Protecting on my fleshly's oxroom. Professing that the envy rot souls. Hey, professing that the envy rot souls. Yeah, hey, hey. Floating away, I was interstellar hoping to fade. I was with the rebels holding the gauge, and now I'm in this vessel cold within space, being hit by memory stored in my brain. Sort through the files, the drama and the trauma. Them days when it was just me and mama. Light years feeling lore like minutes as I skimmed through each image. My cranium was spinning. I gotta admit it, I meant it when I was in it. I'll stay until the slideshow's finished. Read me text life, read it and weep. Just an android dreaming in my pet electric sheep. Shit is deep. Shit is deep. Used to be a stargazer fervently. Used to approach a set nervously. Passed out as burning that block fire to third degree. Skinheads pulling fake guns, that was the first to me. Brody really broke. My home planet, home to a murder scene. Nadine dead and gone in front of me, and that hurts to see. Nadine dead and gone in front of me, and that hurts to see. Her soul pure as stardust, that's what I urge to see. Her soul pure as stardust, that's what I urge to see. Perilous for your paramour, pro-protection, bring a paramour. Love is what's parain war. Lucy, corporate group in the duo, Dolce's movements and tuin, Gopi scooter, J Uber, Paul Tootin and Hootin, call my pseudonym. Who's the target? Just another horny husk. Just another horny husk. Just another horny husk of hydrocarbons. Just another horny husk. Just another horny husk. Yeah. Just another horny husk of hydrocarbons. Yeah. Oi chichis bayo, have you met my love kin? No need for the bayonet and musket. Cupid got an automatic bow of poly ammo, petite without camo. These niggas thirsty like camels, yeah. Warp the curvy cabana ting, heard a word through the scanner and skirt the perverts that ran with it. Warp the curvy cabana ting, heard a word through the scanner and skirt the perverts that ran with it. Just another horny husk, just another horny husk, just another horny husk of hydrocarbons. Just another horny husk, just another horny husk, just another horny husk of hydrocarbons. Melting in an imperial dragon stomach bow, I felt it in me. My skin seared from acid, nothing mild, the ropes keep splitting. I spit furious acid on the fire, I felt it in me. Droplets will grind the path, drowning in a shower bath. Hours and hours pass, clouds when I spout the wrath. I play the cards that are dealt, ready to deck when needed. Could've used a temper repeated for sweater and sleeveless endless weekends. Mostly led a life of temper speech, but ain't regretted speaking. Acid rain caught a body while bodies with them bezels tweaking. Corrosive drop splash while you're prone like it's RED. Mother Nature on the heartless deeds, that shit ain't jargon B. The opposite of basic, collecting atop your bases. It's obvious your playlist neglecting my observations. Melting in an imperial dragon stomach bow, felt it in me. My skin seared from acid, nothing mild. The wells keep splitting. I spit furious acid on the file, felt it in me. My skin seared from acid, nothing mild. Yeah, let's get this right now. Let's get this right now. Yeah. My parent ranges a rainbow and it's mightier than the sword. I came to slay all your saviors, ain't writing for a lord. But I ride against the law, and I'm writing for the law. Yeah, my parent ranges a rainbow and it's mightier than the sword. I came to slay all your saviors, ain't writing for a lord. But I ride against the law, and I'm writing for the law. Grip the pen, serve it to Philandes. We can draw insanity with liquid, why can't we? From depicting warlocks to channeling Rorschach. A pen paints prose or pisses poetry potently, with finger I write acid rain. Helps my lyric and fade, orifices openly. Deceased quills resurrect on wings of eagles. Allow me to pluck a phoenix apart with these needles, so I can inscribe a Spire album and bear the knowledge. More powerful than any course taught in all your colleges. A mantra, Sarbamba, compound X, pull blast that can fucking knock out heads. Count 10 reasons why my pen is my true accomplice. Shangri-La is in southeast Pennsylvania. Who wanna test my sword and my mic cord? I swear I'll die with his device by my side, Lord. My lord, yeah. Regurgitate the ink upon the parchment. Infinite rounds from pens to illustrate arches. Regurgitate the ink upon the parchment. Infinite rounds from pens to illustrate arches. Regurgitate the ink upon the parchment. Infinite rounds from pens to illustrate arches. Regurgitate the ink upon the parchment. Infinite rounds, yo. Smooth flow, enveloping a melanin never so present. Transcendent eloquence and huge delicatessen. Never been stressing in relation to my rivalries. Finally, it's time to lead this dynasty. All thanks to penmanship, excellence in plastic form. Crack, damage used, and battle torn. Faithful to author, laudatory praise is expected. Dissertation projected, yeah. Pen in a blur, ripping the white sheet. Fast strokes are killing her. Check her pulse. I push too far now. Plethora of ink wasted on rhymes too far out. Yeah, I push too far now. Plethora of ink wasted on rhymes too far out. Yeah, I push too far now. Plethora of ink wasted on rhymes too far out. Regurgitate the ink upon the parchment. Infinite rounds from pens to illustrate arches. Regurgitate the ink upon the parchment. Infinite rounds from pens to illustrate arches. Regurgitate the ink upon the parchment. Infinite rounds from pens to illustrate arches. Regurgitate the ink upon the parchment. Infinite rounds, yo. sweltering heat plus hot cocoa, I'm dripping. The carcass of logic, right for shawarma. We stripped it to the bone like wolf or caribou under a feral moon. He took the furs but didn't delouse the apparel, fool. Stashed the paraffin. It's scary when neo-Aryans open carrying and burying merrymen. But stay away from some, they'll happily end you. They run shit, but you box them in like Cassius semenya, then bang. Homo sapien sire, no mistaking, it's fire, hold your brains and stay wired, I'll ghost away in the mire, Homo sapien sire, no mistaking, it's fire, hold your brains and stay wired, I'll ghost away in the mire, Homo sapien sire, no mistaking, it's fire, hold your brains and stay wired, I'll ghost away in the mire, Homo sapien sire, no mistaking, it's fire, hold your brains and stay wired, I'll ghost away in the mire. Looking at one of the Vivican alumni. You should know these type of rhythms are hard to come by. Acoustic panels bounce vibrations like bullets on 50. Each synth sound keeps pulling you swiftly. Rose top class ranks, didn't need Ofsted. Did about wrecking and making records of beats all day. Better hide the cocoons before they come and pimp you. Leave the house of your SO, walking with a limp dude. Shit being a shut-in just might be the safe way. No AKs that they sprayed that they made. No AKs that they sprayed that they made. We can make a fucking classic. Cut your hat tricks, get started packing the gut and bathe in stomach acids. Like it to like it, I'ma fix the earth. Quick to emerge, now harsh when it's preferred. I stay laying low and uncover you assholes. Get your pop shit on with each other if that's so. Live covert and prosper long. No one will ever say that they shots are on. Homo sapien sire, no mistaking they fired. Homo brain don't stay wired, I'll ghost away in the mire. I'll ghost away in the mire, I exist in the mist as a figment of the mind. Stride off as the byproduct of the strife. Damn, I'm damned, I'm a landmine, a sand dry. There's more to this than a mortar, this is mortuary symphonic. Ancient in its roots as organism with tortured organ systems. We're too bitch for the primordial soup. Energy recruit by predatory behavior. Definition glitch, the sexually sinister switch administered in a pinch. The sorry Laurie writhing, carving through Hardy's Island. Jonestown party by them, home is called asylum. The towns of God called a runner third Marble and Duggan. Better plug in and carry your big stick like Jim Duggan. And I clap, the line snap, the sign up just the white map. Suffer time lapse and well-timed slaps. Here to collect my daps. Hey. Ain't take much for fake bucks to pick up lost birds. 99 cicadas sprung up from the parched earth. 98 cicadas fell prey to the hawk's urge. One lonely cicada escaped to a dark earth. Ain't take much for fake bucks to pick up lost birds. 99 cicadas sprung up from the parched earth. 98 cicadas fell prey to the hawk's urge. One lonely cicada escaped to a dark earth. Mossbergs. Sprung up from the parched earth. Prey to the hawk's urge. Escape to a. Alright. Check. Yeah. Let's go. Gotta stay focused. Fuck the panic and stay focused. Endure the worst and cherish your best moments. If you really wanna be alive like poets, Zero all that poking bullshit that's glugged inside of your head. Cause if you don't try for goals, it'll fry your soul when you lie upon your deathbed. What those goals are, that's defined by you. Life will either high five you or drive by you. Keep undeterred by the allostatic load. Must consume time with contracted active road. Laser gotta focus paramount to success in a neocon sense. But I'm in my own quest to decommodify sense. What does success mean in our current framework? What dictates our needs and our current behaviors? Gathering data and constantly chasing answers. Clashing with strangers with topics related to material conditions of the life that we lead up. What glitters ain't always gold, sometimes it's galena. What glitters ain't always gold, sometimes it's galena. What glitters ain't always gold, sometimes it's galena. Some are willing to subjugate for their life to ease up. What glitters ain't always gold, sometimes it's galena. Don't just do what's easy, what's right is the keeper. What glitters ain't always gold, sometimes it's galena. What glitters ain't always gold, sometimes it's galena. What glitters ain't always gold, hey, hey, hey.